you're watching IGN's E3 live show, streaming to you on e3.ign.com and YouTube. Castlevania has been around for more than 20 years, and there's no sign of it slowing down. Harmony of Despair continues the vampire slaying tradition in a brand new Xbox Live game. With us is Konami's brand manager, John Chun. Welcome.
So this is the first multiplayer Castlevania.
Correct. This is the first XBLA version of the game, downloadable, that's planned for release this summer. And
that's right. So Harmony of Despair is part of the Summer of Arcade on Xbox, right?
Yep. And it is the first online multiplayer game which has co-op and a survival mode up to 6 players.
So 6 players. So each character is one of the characters from previous Castlevania games. For example, I see like Alucard.
Correct. So you can actually select up to 6 different characters, each from a different Castlevania game in the past. So you've got Soma Cruz, you've got Alucard, who's notable from Symphony of the Night, Jonathan Morris, Shanoa from the last DS game that launched, Castlevania Order of the Ecclesia, and Charlotte.
Do you have a favorite?
I like Alucard, Son of Dracula.
Well, let's go ahead and drop in here.
Once you select the character, you have the ability also to kind of change the costume and the appearance of the character. And what I'm going to walk you guys through is just a single level. This also highlights equipment and some of the attributes and skill sets that are part of the game and synonymous with Castlevania as well.
So each character can be set up with offensive gear, defensive gear, tons of items, tons of weapons, armor.
So it's pretty cool. It has the stuff that has made Castlevania famous, the 2D side-scrolling gameplay that Igarashi-san, the producer for Castlevania, has made the franchise famous for, but also an RPG element that makes it really deep.
Gotcha. So the 2D side-scrolling, the art in this, the dot art is fantastic, and I was so happy to see it when we were at the press conference earlier. Can you talk a little bit more about how the dot art was created?
Yeah. So the concept of the game, when Iga was developing the concept, it was inspiration for him to fill the entire high-definition screen with that dot art that, again, is really kind of famous, that has made Castlevania and the 2D side-scrolling famous on the handheld platforms and other various platforms in the past 20 years. So he wanted to transfer that over and bring it to the big screen.
And the dot art looks great when you zoom it all the way out, because you can see the entire map of the area when you have all these players.
Right. So right now, one of the new features in the game is the level and the map view. You can see the entire level when you zoom out, so it gives you kind of a sense of where you need to go. So on this level, you're going to be actually going against the target in the upper right-hand corner of the boss.
So the goal is everybody starts in a different part of the map, a different part of the castle. Everyone wants to converge on that target, that big monster.
Right. When you're going multiplayer, that's the objective.
Okay. Now you go multiplayer. So what if none of my friends are online at the time? Can I still play?
You can, yeah. So the single player mode is what I'm in right now.
Okay.
And you'll just have to go through the level individually.
Excellent. So while playing, we talked about all the offensive, defensive items. Do you have everything in the beginning, or is that something you collect every time you play?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a steady buildup of weapons, items, skill sets that you'll acquire over the course of the game.
Now I see we've got classic characters. Are there going to be monsters that are familiar to fans as well?
You will. You'll see a mix of things that are familiar from old Castlevania games, and then you'll see things that are new as well.
Excellent. So this giant target that we're going up for, is it, let's say that I am only playing with 2 or 3 players. Does it become easier, for example, if I have less players, or?
It just kind of depends on the person's skill set and how they are as a gamer. But when I play it, I like to play co-op mode and play with my friends and kind of go through the level and try to advance through the level together. And it's also fun going head-to-head against them and trying to take them out. Great.
I really want to thank you for coming by and showing us the game. And I understand that the godfather of Castlevania has a few special words that he'd like to say to longtime fans of the franchise.
He's here. Iga would like to share a few words of support out to the fans.
Great.
Hello, this is Iga. I hope you enjoyed Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Thank you for all your support. See you again.
Excellent, thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good to see a return to classic form. We've got tons more on the way, so make sure and stick around.